There is a shadowed corner of your heart you don't like to admit exists. The part that imagines them scrolling through your pictures one day, feeling a sharp, quiet ache. The part that hopes they hear a song, remember you, and realize what they threw away. You tell yourself you've moved on, that you've healed, that you wish them the best. But somewhere underneath, a darker wish lingers. I hope you miss me. I hope it hurts. You're not proud of it. You know the cliches about letting go, rising above, focusing on yourself, and you do, mostly. You work on your life, your goals, your peace. But grief is not tidy, and ego is not gentle. When someone wounds you by leaving, betraying, or simply failing to see your worth, some instinct inside wants balance. If you drowned, something in you wants them to taste water. It isn't just pettiness. It's about how deeply you invested. You showed up. You gave chances. You believed their words over your own doubts. You swallowed your needs to protect their comfort. When it ends, it feels like all that love went into a black hole. So your mind protects itself with a fantasy. One day they'll understand. One day they'll see what they had. One day they'll feel what you felt. The danger is when that fantasy becomes your secret fuel. When you're no longer healing for yourself, you're rehearsing for the moment they might see you again. You imagine bumping into them, looking better, shining brighter, their eyes full of regret. Your progress becomes a performance for an audience that isn't even in the room. Your life keeps orbiting someone who is no longer there. There's a darker truth beneath all of this. As long as you're waiting for them to regret losing you, you're still centering them. You are still handing them the power to measure your worth. Their imagined remorse becomes the proof you crave that you were, in fact, valuable. But if the only way you believe you mattered is through their pain, then even in your fantasies, you're still asking them to validate you. Here is the hard, quiet shift. They may never regret it. They may never understand what they had. They may never feel the depth of the loss the way you do. And that has to stop being the thing that decides whether your life is meaningful. Their lack of awareness does not diminish your worth. It only exposes their limits. It's okay to admit that a part of you wants them to hurt. It's human. You don't heal by pretending you're saintly. You heal by being honest about how dark your feelings can get and still choosing not to build a home in that darkness. You can acknowledge the fantasy and still refuse to let it steer your life. Real power is when you wake up one day and realize that whether they regret it or not no longer matters. Not because you've convinced yourself they're terrible, but because you've filled your life with things that are actually here. People who stay, work that matters, moments that are yours alone. Their absence stops being a wound and becomes just absence. They don't have to regret losing you for it to have been a loss. It was, for you, deeply, and you honored that. You felt it, you survived it. The darkest part of you wanted revenge through regret. The truest part of you just wanted to be free. Little by little, that truest part wins. Not with a dramatic moment, but with each quiet day you build a life that doesn't need to be seen by them to be real, heavy, and entirely worth living.